So what's up, you guys? So this is my third time trying to make this video, and it ain't that I'm getting all emotional or anything. It's just I just don't like the way it turns out after the fact, or I say something and I fuck the whole video up. So anyways, I got the Yukon over here, and I know y'all are seeing it saying, what the hell, you got the AT4 wheels back on it, and that is true, obviously. It's not just the one side, all four of them are back on there. And you know, I was trying to sell these to somebody, but the two people that wanted them, they can't get their shit straight, and I haven't heard from either of them in about a week or two. So I'm done with them. I deleted it off Facebook. They're more than welcome to message me, but I'll tell them, like, they're gone. I sold them on the Yukon, and that brings the topic of the video. I am getting rid of the Yukon. It's going to be sold tomorrow. Well, technically already sold, but it's leaving tomorrow. I bought a vehicle to replace it. The Crown Vic's still staying around until I can get rid of it. It's just a yard ornament at this point. All I did was move it from there to there. That's about all I've done with it. Yeah, the Yukon's gonna be gone tomorrow. I bought another vehicle, and they're supposed to be bringing it tomorrow. So I bought a car from Carvana. For those that don't know who they are, they're the company that's like, oh, you know, we're the ones that started the whole car vending machine and all that. And you can go to their place wherever it is. There's one in Atlanta, and I live in Georgia, so that's why I say Atlanta, where you can watch them get the car from wherever, and they, you know, bring it out to you like a vending machine where it just comes out. They're also a company that'll bring the car to you depending on where you live. They will deliver to me because they've done it for my mom. Her truck that she has is that white Silverado that's in all of my videos. That's not here right now. She bought her truck from Carvana. You know, my stepdad bought a car from them a couple of years ago, which they actually traded back in on Carvana, or with Carvana, for her truck. So they've had good experiences with them, so that's why I figured they weren't a really bad company to start with. And plus, I don't have to go anywhere. All I have to do is make sure I'm awake for them to show up. But they're supposed to let me know what time the appointment's going to be for them to show up, because they bring it to me. And all I got to do is just come out here with the title for the Yukon and the keys, and they'll take it, and I'll have my car. I'm not going to say what I bought yet. It's not a truck. It's not an SUV. It's not something fast. It is a car. It's something that I can drive and not have to worry about gas, especially since I want to drive out of town next month. I need something better on gas, since I'm going to be driving about 5 or 6 hours away. I drove a Tahoe last year, and that shit really drove me crazy. I didn't want to do that, and it's just not comfortable. I need something comfortable. This is comfortable, but it needs an alignment. It's lowered, stuff like that. I don't have the money to get an alignment right now, and I just don't want to deal with it. I've tried to sell it on Facebook, as y'all know, because I've said it before. People want to kick the tires. They just want to dick around. They want to waste your time. I don't have time for that no more. Just like with the wheels that I wanted to sell that are on it now. I've been fucking with the same two people for over a month, and I'm just tired of messing with them. So they'll probably message me and be like, why'd you take the listing down? I was interested. I'm like, well, because I've been beating around the bush with both of y'all, and I got nowhere. So, but anyway, I digress. Everybody knows how Facebook people are about buying shit. They don't want to buy it. They act like they got the money, but don't want to prove it. And then I had a guy at work that acted like he was interested in buying the Yukon itself, and you know, that fell through because he said he's got to do something to his house or whatever. And I don't care. I mean, if he's telling the truth, that's fine. You know, it happens. Life happens. But either way, there you go. The 24s are staying with me because I'm going to sell them to get my money back for them, or at least close to it. Because if I were to let them go with the Yukon, I'd lose money immediately, because they're worth more than these are. And these are actually factory wheels, which is shitty, but it is what it is. I just have it started so y'all can hear it one more time. I'm not going to rev it, just because it hasn't been idling for very long. But we'll just go back. I took my radio out of it because the radio is staying with me. So the factory radio is back in it, and it does work. Obviously the WeatherTech floor mats have to stay in it because they're specific for this vehicle. They're not for anything else. I've got to put the factory floor mats back in it. I'll just throw them in the back somewhere. I'm also got to put the spare tire in the back because it's not staying here. I don't need it. But yeah, my subs are also gone. As you can see, they're in the garage. My license plate, I took that off, which I don't really need it because I'm not going to put it on the new vehicle. But I've got all my stuff out of it. So yeah. For those, if this is the first video of mine you're watching, which I don't know why it would be, This is my 03 Yukon, which after tomorrow will no longer be mine. I've got videos on it if anybody wants to see anything about it. I've made quite a few videos about it, and there's a fucking weirdo driving down my road that I've never seen before. So if you want to know what I've done to it, you're more than welcome to watch those videos. There's not going to be any more videos made about it after today. I just figured I would give it a farewell, and you know, it's been nice. I've only had it a few months. Yes, I looked for a long time for something like this, and yes, I found it, but we've all got to grow up and just figure out that just spending money on cars when you don't actually have the money to do it is not the best way to live life. I've had stuff come up in the past couple months that have kind of limited what I have as far as money, and that's not really anybody's business, and I know y'all don't care, but it just happens. Life happens. Sometimes it gets in the way, and I have to look for my future. My future is not going to be a future if I keep spending money on vehicles that I don't have. I need to be responsible now. I should have been responsible before, but now it's finally hitting home. So I'm 27. I want to be able to buy a brand new truck in the next couple of years. So I need to get my credit correct, and I need to get my money correct before I can do that. So I need to just finally stop doing it, being stupid, and save my money and do that. So anyway, the Crown Vic will be the next thing to go. I got to figure out how the hell to get rid of it. I'm not going to just give it away. It would be a really good parts car because it's got really good straight panels on it. All the glass is good. All the body panels are good. Bumpers are good. Everything. I mean, fuck, the whole bottom of the car is still practically brand new, aside from the front suspension. The rear end, the brakes, everything. The engine's okay. The transmission is fine. But anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed. This is the last video of the Yukon. I'm not gonna make any more videos of that piece of shit. I'll tell you that now. The vehicle that I'm buying to replace the Yukon, it does have good aftermarket support. So I'm not gonna buy something that I'm not gonna modify, because I do modify my shit. I can't have a stock vehicle, but I'm not gonna do it immediately like I have been doing, because it does need window tint. That'd be the one thing that I will get done, because I can't stand not having it, because the Crown Vic doesn't have it and I hate it. So I will get it done, but it'll be a little while before that gets done. So I want to try to get it done before I go on vacation next month. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. And you know, here's the Yukon. I hope y'all enjoyed me building it and doing stuff to it. Well, I really wouldn't call it a build, because all I did was slap parts on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do stuff to it. I hope I helped as much as I can with the Yukon. If I've answered questions that y'all had, if not, try to ask them and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So yeah, that's the Yukon, and today's the day that I say goodbye. Well, tomorrow is, but pretty much today, because I can't drive it now. It doesn't have insurance and it doesn't have a tag on it. But anyway, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you whenever. That's one more thing before I go. I do want to say that it might be a while before y'all see another video from me. I'll obviously make a video of the vehicle I get, but that'll probably be it for a long time. So if you don't see me post anything for months, that's why. I just don't have anything to make videos on. If I find something, there's still videos on the Yukon I haven't made, and I'm just not going to do it. So I apologize in advance for that. If there's stuff you've been waiting on, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. So I apologize. I appreciate everybody that watches my stuff and subscribed and all that nice stuff. So yeah, but that's all. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you.